Hi, Gemini. Time for loving the new moon. It's a general reading, so take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. So some of you Geminis are just trying to make everything work, everything balance, everything. Just trying to make life happen. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Geminis in love. What's going on for all of our Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in love for the energies of this October new moon. New moon is in Libra. So what's going on for all of our Geminis? Ooh, somebody wants to make an offer. It's funny. I feel like somebody wants to make you an offer, and you want to pretend that you don't want to accept it. And you should. Maybe you don't want to accept it. But all right, what's going on, Gemini? We come out with the Four of Wands reverse. So this is going to be one of these rough roads. Okay, Gemini, what's going on? Things aren't happening at home. It's like you're running out of ideas of what to do in order to turn things around before it comes completely to an end. So whoever it is that you are involved with, I think you're at that point where, you want the fighting to end. You want happier times. You want to move towards something better. I think there's been a lot of angry words between you and your person. You know, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. These two are reversed. I mean, this is somebody who doesn't have a lot to say. That's good. No. Knight of Swords is a lot of passive aggressive energy. So between you and your person, I think somebody might be moving on. I mean, I just feel like a cycle with you and someone is really closing. We also have this Ten of Wands here. I mean, this has been something you've been carrying this relationship for a long time, and it's been a burden. Just recently, I think the emotions got really high, and that's when somebody left. I mean, like I say, I feel like there was a lot of angry words. Almost as if somebody was holding back. I mean, they were holding back for so long that when they finally opened up and started saying stuff, I mean, they got nasty. Yep. I think a lot of really ugly words, backstabbing. I think the two of you went at it like cat and dog. And it wasn't, I mean, now you're at a point where it looks like everything is totally hopeless and this is coming to an end. Wow, that's an intense story. All right, Page of Cups reversed with the Six of Pentacles reversed. I mean, this could have all have exploded over money. You might have kids that are in school. We have two pages here. So whoever you were with, you might have had kids together. I think one of them was an emotional wreck. One of them wasn't having a good time with the fighting and all the angry words that was going on between you and your person. So I think it affected your kids more than you realize. But luckily, this is all coming to an end. Ooh, there was a lot of heartbreak. And again, with the money. I mean, something happened with work. And I believe I did a reading just recently for you, Gemini, about work. You had to be very careful. Yeah, because now you've got to figure out, it's almost like, now what are you going to do? You know, this is like everything's over. I think I called it the gig's up. Like, so now you gotta lay in that bed you made, right? But it's coming to an end. You're finally at that point where the worst is over. Somebody was really difficult, irrational. I mean, this whole relationship, somebody wanted out. Ooh, somebody wanted out really bad. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but look, these are the cards. I mean, I'm not making this up. We have the Emperor reversed. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. With the Ten of Cups reversed. With the Hierophant reversed. With the Three of Cups reversed. I mean, this was not a happy home. Your kids were not happy. Nobody was happy. Somebody was married and free at the same time. And this is where the trouble came in. They were doing their own thing. Whoever it was, they were doing their own thing. They were being the Hierophant reverse. That's not somebody who's very committed to their person. And, you know, that's somebody who's out doing their own thing. And it wasn't good. You know, whatever it was that your person was out and about doing. It was just causing, you know, more and more of a rift between you and your person until finally, boom, the doors got closed. You know, because maybe they found out you were messing around with somebody after work. Wow, Gemini. See, and a lot of this stuff is going to come out this month, okay? A lot of stuff. Unresolved issues. Mercury brings that up. Communication. Where things have not been said is just as bad as things that have been said. Think about that, huh? Time to open up a little bit. Wow. And then we have Mars. That's retrograde. That's warrior planet. I mean, that's everybody's fighting for their own right now. And we have Uranus. I think Pluto. I mean, it's just like... You talk about a cocktail of planets ready to just wreak havoc. I think that's what's going on in your world. But it's so necessary for everything to finally close. Doors are closing. Things are coming to an end. 10 of Wands. I mean, you're finally at that point where you can finally, like, see some happiness. I mean, I see you walking towards something much better. So if life has been really challenging for you, everything comes out. It's unfortunate, though. I mean, you lost a lot in this whole thing. You know, Gemini, you lost a lot. Because you were pretending that everything was better than it really was in your world. So, 10 of Swords. Time for everything to come to an end and put it to rest. I don't like to say this, but I feel like some of you may have recently lost somebody, like an older, like a guy. I hate to say that, but I did. All right, so yeah, time for you to pull back, be on your own, lots of endings. You know, everybody got what they wanted out of this, or at least someone did, and then it was over. So now you've got to find new options, huh, Gemini? Some of you may be moving this month. We have the Emperor reversed with the Empress reversed, and Judgment sits reversed in between. I mean, when this door closed, because I feel like this is a relationship that somebody had to hit bottom. Really, and it's like, whether or not you can rectify this, I don't know. I mean, that's a combination of two people that don't want to do this anymore. And then we have here somebody who wants to move towards calmer waters. And again, the words. I mean, you two got to the point you guys forgot why you even got together. All right. Yeah, endings. Because this is hopeless. Rather than do nothing, you've got to make some moves and some changes. Game's up. It's over. You know, and I think the two of you have gone as far as you can. Okay, now this is not for all Geminis. This is specific to a Gemini who's watching me, who's tuned into me, who knows what I'm talking about. Okay? There's a lot of Geminis I know that this is not their story. Okay. All right, let's get some advice for our Gemini. Knight of Wands reverse. I always think this is such an interesting card. All right, Gemini, you can't talk your way out of this. Okay? When this door shut, it was time for you to move on. And it's what you wanted all along. I mean, why? You know, now you have the freedom you always wanted. Doors closed. They kicked you out. You're gone. So you can't talk your way out of this one. And you're going to try. Okay? You're going to try to turn this around. But too much has come out now. I mean, everything's out. I mean, a lot of words were said. The two of you, when you guys had your cat and dog fight, oh, you had a fight. And now you don't want it to end, but you don't know how to fix it either. Because you're not sure they're going to give you a second chance after everything. That's what I'm feeling. So, changes on the horizon, Gemini. That's all I can say. But it's going to, everything that's happening, you know, when all is said and done, at the end of the day, everybody's going to feel better. You're going to feel better. They're going to feel better. Maybe not at first, but it's necessary because I feel like you couldn't keep going in with the energy that you had going. It was too explosive. I mean, it wasn't, I mean, everybody was getting hurt. At some point, you got to stop. All right. That's what I got for you, Gemini. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. All right, until the next reading, thumbs up for me.